Flush the bombers, get the subs in launch mode. We are at DEFCON 1.
TBD Gamer forcing me to shorten my countdown here. Welcome Raiders, welcome to Monospace Mentor, which is me. Hello. Sorry about the volume. Maybe I should limit it a little bit. Thanks for the feedback, TBD Gamer, and thanks for the raid. How is everyone? I hope you're doing great. And hey, TBD Gamer, what did you do today? What was your stream all about? As you saw, I'm just about to start my own stream, which is going to be a co-working stream. In co-working streams, I focus on my own work without interacting with chat a lot. Especially not on the microphone. Instead, I'll focus on my work, and everyone else is invited to work on their own stuff. And then, so that will allow me to get a little bit more done than I would get if I'd do an interactive stream, as I did on Tuesday, for example. With 2 people from my membership community even joining me on via Discord, which was great fun. It was like a podcast, basically. And yeah, so today we're going to do a few Pomodoro rounds, and I'll see if I can get some Ruby coding done. TBD Gamer said, I got notifications showing in my dashboard, then realized I had some further design issues to solve, so kind of planned that out. Distributed systems fun. Aren't they always fun, those distributed systems? TBD Gamer also said, nice community stuff is always fun. It is. I love my membership community so much. Not only because it supports me a little bit, only a tiny bit, financially, but especially because of the whole community feeling. It's something that I started to experience here on the stream, with people in chat being very kind, helpful, and fun. And when I started Monospace Mentor, it was clear to me that I wanted to be very community oriented. Instead of just throwing courses out that people do in a self-paced manner, I want to work with people. I want to interact with people. So most of my courses will be live and interactive, and my community is as well. The server room, as it's called, is not only a forum where people can ask questions or share experiences and links and stuff. We also do a lot of events, like, for example, let me think, in 2 weeks' time, we'll have our community hangout, where we simply join a Zoom call and talk about all kinds of stuff. It's basically like a remote pub gathering. Everyone brings their own beverage and then we talk. And there are also, of course, educational events like member hot seats, where someone can present an issue they're struggling with, or gather feedback from the community on a specific project they're doing, something like that, which is always fun as well. It can be a little bit intimidating to sit actually on the hot seat and have to talk about your own stuff, but in the end everyone goes away and having learned something, so that's amazing as well. And of course there are the courses that I offer, and for the higher tier in our membership community you get to access all these courses for free. So yeah, since we're already talking about community, so if you'd like to join the server room, check out the serverroom.sh and see if it's something that would help you grow, help you level up in your career. I'd be happy to welcome you in the server room. But enough of the marketing. Let's get something done. I'm going to use the super sweet Pomodoro bot for my co-working. You can already see the task list on the side. Damn you, mirrored image. And there's also the Pomodoro timer. And I'll start the first round and grab something to do. Use the !task command to add your own tasks to the task list and check them off with the done command. TBD Gamer is inspired and says, one day I hope I can stream work and do the Pomodoro thing. Yep. If you need any help, let me know. And yeah, TBD Gamer, thanks for the raid. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you had great fun on your own stream, and everyone else popping in, welcome to Monospace Mentor. Let's get something done, shall we? Huh. Camera seems to be stuck. Let me see if I can get it unstuck. Let's see if I can reset the capture card. Always tricky doing that while the stream is running. And oh, I need a reset for this one. Okay, give me just a second. Hey Balthazar, welcome to the stream. Give me just a second. I guess there's an automation missing. We need to make this stream cam co-working. That should work, actually. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay. Maybe we can fix this. Ah, we can deal with that another time. All right, so let's put this back. Hey everyone, so break time, which means if you manage to get your stuff done, use the done command to check it off. I did actually finish my task, which was to get my Rails development environment ready for work. Recently I started testing actually using RubyMine as my IDE, and that brought me back to running the whole development environment in Docker, because RubyMine has nice Docker integration and allows me to run everything in containers, which is of course the cleanest way to get auxiliary services running, like databases and stuff, without polluting the system. And ICO, right? It's actually Podman, of course. But yeah, RubyMine is of course using Docker as the term for the container runtime. That's why I'm saying Docker. Don't be so nitpicky. Yeah, I got it running. I was a little bit confused because I did remember setting everything up, and then I went into my code and nothing was there, and that's why I quickly checked my laptop if there was maybe something that I built there and failed to push. to the repository or something, but turns out everything was just hidden in a branch that I hadn't merged yet, which is now merged and ready to go. And it was nice to see RubyMine go through all my test suites and stuff and run everything successfully, which means now I'm ready to go. This whole thing was inspired by a customer asking for a way to block specific IPs, or basically block all IPs from access except for their CDN. And while there is a way to do that on our hosting platform, it's a little bit convoluted, and that got me thinking I could actually build a feature into our customer dashboard where they can add IP addresses and collect them into groups, and then simply enable specific it's very simple firewall rules, isn't it? Basically configure their own very basic, very rudimentary web application firewall that way. That, of course, requires both changes to our customer dashboard and to our infrastructure. So things that are configured on the dashboard will actually rolled out on our hosting services. So this is going to be a project that I'll have to schedule into our pipeline. I can't get going with that immediately, but we'll get it done. Yeah, and to be honest, I'll have to think about what I'm going to do next, but wait. Yes, I'm confused. Yeah, now I'm getting myself a little bit bigger. I need to find my next task. And question is, what are you doing at the moment? What is it you are working on? If you like, you can also add your tasks to the task list here by using the !task command. El Gato Japonés, welcome to the stream. Arigato, El Gato. How's it going? What brought you here? Customize, Balthazar, interesting. That's something that I need to explore as well. If you have any nice tutorials, link them in chat or post them to the server room forum. I think Customize is a much better interface to Kubernetes than the standard kubectl command. What? There are so many funny ways to pronounce kubectl. What did that other guy use the other day? Did you say kubectl? I don't remember, but it was too funny. Kubectl. Fedora 40 with Cosmic Desktop. Cosmic is still in alpha, isn't it? And how was it? I'm curious. When I started out using Linux on the desktop again a few years ago, I started with Pop! OS because I had a machine with an NVIDIA card, and Pop! OS was supposed and was actually supporting NVIDIA best of all distributions at that time. It came with the proprietary NVIDIA drivers out of the box, and I did like what they, I did like the changes that they made to GNOME back then, because they didn't have their own desktop environment yet, and I'm pretty sure that many things that are coming in the official Cosmic Desktop are going to be inspired by what they did with Cosmic Shell, I think they called it back in the day. And so I'm really curious how the Cosmic Desktop is going to turn out. Thanks for the link, Bethazar. Let me quickly grab that and put it in my browser, as well as into my bookmarks. Let me think. Speaking of bookmarks, yeah, I'll go right ahead and put it into my tech notes, which I also publish at wiki.monospacementor.com. So let me grab that. There should be a Kubernetes note. Yes, there is. And I'll create a subtopic called Customize. And put this right into the bookmarks of that node that is assigned to the Kubernetes topic. Let me publish that. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. And if we go to wiki.monospacementor.com, you can see it here. And if I look for Customize, it's here. And here's the link in the bookmarks. That's how I track bookmarks nowadays. And I think it's much better than just having browser bookmarks, because there's a lot more context behind this bookmark now. It's on the Customize node, which is assigned to the Kubernetes topic. And so I can navigate to that topic and see what else is there. So that makes much more sense to me than having just a list of URLs in somewhere, regardless if it's in the web browser itself or on a platform like what was the one that I used back in the day? I started out with tracking my bookmarks in the cloud with Delicious, of course, and after that, what was that service called? It was the most popular bookmarking service of its day. I don't really remember anymore. Well, let's catch up with chat quickly. Agata Hapane says, the truth is, it's very good. It seems to be a cleaner version of GNOME because the application vault is separated from the overview and the search is separated from its binding the super button, the super key. Only problem I have is that in Cosmic settings there are tabs that don't appear and you can't change the keyboard shortcuts. I see. Yeah, I guess that's why it's still alpha. There are still things they are working on. Ice asked about an option for free backup with agents like the whole drive. I usually don't actually back up the whole drive, and my default backup solution is Borg. It's working nicely. You do need to have a Borg server running for that, which is easy to set up, but if you don't want to have a server at all, my other recommendation would be... Oh dear, my memory is failing me today. Restic. Yeah, Restic, of course, because Restic can back up to all kinds of storage services remotely using SCP or using an S3 compatible API, and you don't need to run your own server for that. King Rodham asks, hello, I was wondering, do you think...
I know this.
Thanks for the follow, Elgato. That's very kind of you. King Rodham says, I was wondering, do you think a ThinkPad X 220 for €30 is worth it? I found it secondhand and never had a ThinkPad, never used Linux either, want to install it on it. It's a great start. I'm not sure how old the X220 is. I do have an old ThinkPad T480 that I bought for my son, which is also quite dated by now, and I was stupid and didn't look at the screen resolution, so I got the one with the bad screen. That's not even HD, but as a machine itself, it runs nicely. Just the other day, I think it was on Tuesday on my stream, we discussed me working on my new Linux tablet. Where is it? Here. The Starlight. And that tablet only has 4 logical cores as well. And I said, yeah, but that's all I need to run a desktop and a terminal and things like that. If I have workloads that for which these 4 logical cores aren't enough, I can always use one of my machines or a cloud server using SSH. So I guess the same applies to these old refurbished laptops. So if you can get your hands on a laptop for €30 and it's still in working order, I would say grab it and see how the Linux installation works and things like that. And then do the same thing as I do. If your workload exceeds the capacity of your machine, you can always SSH into a more beefy machine and run your workloads on there. And that's it. That on Tuesday was actually a bit of a way to talk myself out of getting a framework laptop, because first of all, my current laptop is still pretty much in working order, and it has a more recent CPU, so it's more than capable. I think it's an 8-core CPU, logical cores that is, and yeah, it's working nicely. And again, the same should apply to that laptop as well. I could run beefier laptop workloads on my workstation or on a cloud server. And if that laptop dies eventually, I just replace the battery, so that is also resolved. But if it dies or gets stolen or something like that, I'll have to ask myself, will I get a new pretty expensive framework laptop, even though I think it's, if you can afford it, it's a good way to support a company that does the right thing by making laptops repairable and upgradable and things like that. But wouldn't it be better to actually get a second-hand machine like your X220 or a T480 or something a little bit more modern for a few $100 and apply the same principle there? Run the desktop and the terminal on that machine, and whenever I need to have something more taxing, then use external resources. That would A, save a lot of money, and B, be more environmentally friendly than even getting a new framework laptop. So yeah, damn you, Linux on older hardware working so great. Elgato says, Cosmic Desktop doesn't have full support for touchpad gestures. Had to install lib input gestures and the gestures app. It doesn't seem to work, and Xdo tool didn't work either. Yeah, that's probably because you're running Wayland, and as the name implies, Xdo tool is geared for X11. However, if I remember correctly, there is a Ydo tool that is basically an Xdo tool for Wayland. Okay, yeah, you preempted me saying the same thing. Sorry about it. King Rodham says, indeed, personally prefer gaming desktop and a decent laptop rather than the opposite, but a premium expensive laptop probably is worth it for people in IT that travel a lot or multitask. Definitely. I mean, I tend to go to conferences and stuff, but still, it's not that I'm not online. So do I really need that workhorse of a laptop in the first place? I don't think I do. And the Starlight tablet basically proves that as well. I mean, I took it to holidays in Spain last week and it worked nicely. However, since it was holidays, I didn't do any serious work on it either. But I used the browser for all kinds of stuff and installed my usual applications for email and stuff like that, and everything worked fine. I guess where it'll reach its limits is with development stuff like the thing that I did earlier in the previous Pomodoro session, where I had to run tests and things like that, especially the tests for our infrastructure as code, which require running stuff in virtual machines, will definitely not work well on that tablet. But again, that's always my home desktop that I can reach from everywhere using Tailscale, log in, run my tests, and be done with it. So yeah, that should work nicely. But break is over. We need to get back to doing stuff. If you have any questions, then post them to chat or post them to our Discord server. That's definitely an alternative, and we can get them answered. All right, folks, so I'll switch back to work mode. We are already in Pomodoro round 2, and let me add the minutes that we went over, and now we'll go back to work. Yeah, no shit, surprise. Man, okay, if you finish your tasks, use the done command. We have a break, 15 minutes of rest, and then we'll go in the final round, which actually fits almost nicely into my stream schedule. I'll finish around 5 my time, and yeah, we'll be able to... Maybe we'll need to shorten that Pomodoro by a few minutes, but that's it. At the moment, I'm reviewing my tasks, which I should have done earlier today. I usually do that in the morning, right when I start, but my whole time and task management is out of whack at the moment, and it's bothering me a lot, to be honest. It seems that, yeah, it's that feeling of struggling and yeah, trying to climb out of the hole, but sand keeps shifting and getting you right back where you started, and yeah, it's frustrating at the moment, if I'm honest. But it is what it is, and we can only try to get out of that. At least it was nice that I was able to finish something early today, which gave me a feeling of accomplishment and feeling that my current streak of not being productive got broken, and that motivated me to do this co-working stream today. So it says I'm gonna call this done, even though it's not done. I'm gonna switch gears. If that's not an allegory for my life, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Yours and mine too, buddy. It's always, it always depends on the definition of done, right? Okay, so yeah, what I'm doing at the moment is going through my different Notion views to review what needs to be done, what should have been done earlier, and definitely needs to be tackled now, things like that, deadlines that are creeping up just like August. And I'm very happy with my current to-do management system, which I built using Notion, but having a system, a working system, and a system you can trust is important. It's essential, but it's not sufficient. In the end, execution matters, and that's where I'm struggling. No idea why, but I'm at home alone at the moment because instead of returning to Ireland with me, the rest of my family flew right to Germany to meet family, and so I'm spending 2 weeks alone in the house, and I'll use that time not only to try and get some work done, but also I'm going to do my very overdue personal retreat next week. Monday is going to be a bank holiday anyway, so I'm off work. Even though, yeah, doing a personal retreat, you might count that as work as well. But it's necessary, and it's in part about my personal life as well, so it's not 100% work. What I'm going to do is I'll take the holiday off, since it's a holiday, and I'll take Tuesday off as well, and I'm going to spend these 2 days probably with a paper notebook instead of my Linux tablet, doing a review of the year so far, and planning the rest of the year, basically, and definitely spending some time thinking about my most pressing questions, which in part is, or one of those is, how do I get back on track with my work? How do I find the motivation to do stuff? Because at the moment, I'm really suffering from the fact that I don't have a boss. Since I'm one of the company owners, there's no one breathing down my neck and expecting me to do my stuff so I earn my salary. And that has the downside that you can find yourself procrastinating, find yourself in a rut, find yourself in some kind of a dip in motivation, things like that. And as long as things still work, it's okay-ish, but being stagnant and not getting things done is, of course, not going to be good in the long run. So that's definitely something that I'll be pondering during this personal retreat. And since I have the house for myself, I don't need to book an expensive room at peak prices in summer, which I usually do. I usually book a room in a hotel not too far away, but being able to save that cost is definitely an upside of being solitary. So yeah, that might actually be the reason why I'm not going to do a live stream on Tuesday. So that's something that I'll probably have to announce, that Tuesday won't be a live stream day, because yeah, I'll need 2 days to properly think about things, write stuff down, take long walks, walks that probably connect a few coffee shops, and yeah, we'll see. I'll be able to report back on my results on Thursday next week then. Elgato Japonais says, I didn't know that Cosmic DE was in alpha. Yeah, it's still only in alpha. It's not even a beta version at the moment. So expect issues. But they're making quick progress. However, yeah, they had to delay their beta launch for quite a few times. I think the first beta date was scheduled for March. Then they rescheduled to April. Then they rescheduled to July. And since they couldn't meet that goal either, now I think the beta release date is August the 8th, in a week's time, something like that. Yeah, everyone's eagerly awaiting to see a better version, because that might be actually something useful and usable. Bethesda shared, I did do something that felt great though yesterday, made a new track for the game side project I'm working on with a buddy. You don't have enough to do already, so you're doing a game on the side. And you're composing the game music yourself. Buddy, you're a machine. That's amazing. What do you use to make game music? Is there some kind of a tracker that you use, or is it part of your game development framework? It's more like I get to make music. Yeah, makes sense. That's something I should get to more often as well, or I would like to. I need to try to avoid these conditionals. I should. I want to do more music. I even bought Bidwick, and I don't get to use it. Maybe I should schedule some music time over the weekend. Okay, you're using Bitwig as well. That's brilliant. What I'd like to get going is some kind of a live looping system in Bitwig that would allow me to quickly throw a few patterns together and then switch between them to make something like phrases and choruses and things like that. That's something that I like a lot, and I haven't done that enough in Bitwig to be really proficient. So I guess that's going to be my next learning goal in that regard. Elgato Japonais is just learning the basics of Python. Condolences. No, I'm just kidding. Python is definitely a great language to learn, and if you'd like to get some support with that, pop into our Discord or become a member of the server room. Because there are lots of people who actually use Python on a daily basis who might be able to give you some starter advice. Eye of the Commando.
It's a Unix system. I know this.
Tux Flamingo, what a great name. Welcome to the stack. Eye of the Commander. You know, that's a brilliant name because it immediately inspired both sides of what you were referring to. Eye of, I thought Eye of the Beholder, okay, adventure. And then Commando, which I played a lot in the arcade and failed a lot as well. I did also play it on my C128 actually. It's a C64 game, but I didn't have a 64, I had a 128. And yeah, I failed it so much. So yeah, that name hits the spot 100%. I still have the soundtrack in my ears. That's amazing. Whenever you are able to share something of your game, please do that. Share it in the server room, and I'll be happy to use it and reminisce. Okay. Does everyone know what to do for the next round of Pomodoros? If you'd like to add your stuff to the task list, use the !task command. Yeah. Give me. Title track music, amazing. I'm so curious. All right. I guess I'll continue with reviewing my tasks so things don't get away from me completely. And Elgato asks, is it good to use Python on a daily basis? I leave answering that questions to Balthazar. I'm confident he'd give you the same answer that I would. All right. No coffee left. Maybe I should get myself my bottle of water or something. Or simply stay the course and get things done. We'll see. If I get thirsty or someone redeems the hydrate reward, I'll get myself a bottle of water. Tux Flamingo says, excellent vibes. Glad to have found you. Thank you so much. That's a very kind thing to say. I'm happy you've joined us. I had to mention it, did I? Okay. Okay, Tux Flamingo. I'll have to go and grab my water bottle. Now look what you made me do. But we are out of break time, right? Which means, yeah, I'll have to do that during Pomodoro time. I'll switch to my desk so you see me walking away, and I'll start the timer. As always, use the task command to add stuff to the task list, and ! Done if you've got it done. So, yeah, I'll see you at the end of this probably a little bit shorter Pomodoro round, which is also going to be the end of the stream. Okay, until later. And that's the final, a little bit shorter round done too. If you have finished your task, use the !done command. I did not get to finish my task updating my WordPress plugins because I was looking for a more convenient way than I've been doing it so far. I'd like to get the WP CLI working. That simplifies updating plugins greatly. I can't use the auto update feature because I'm running my website on a highly available platform, which is operated by my own company, and the code directories for our websites aren't writable, not only for security reasons, but also for deployment reasons. And so WordPress isn't able to modify its own files, which means auto updates are not feasible. And so far I've done it basically manually by finding the version that I need to download, then download that, then remove the existing plugin, install the updated one, and then push everything to the Git repository that then triggers the deployment of the website. That's definitely feasible, but WordPress CLI being able to access the WordPress website with all the plugin information and things like that would make things a lot simpler. But that would require that I run a development version of my website here on my machine, and that does also complicate things a little bit. So I've been dabbling with Podman in the past half hour. I think I'm on a good trajectory, but I haven't finished that yet. I'll do that later today though, because yeah, it's time to finish things. I've been going for 3 hours now, and that's enough. My backside is telling me that it's time to get out of this chair, and with Frackberg popping in earlier today just to tell me that not only does he cycle hundreds of kilometers per day, he also now starts running. So I need to get some exercise in just to not feel totally out of what is it called? Yeah, totally like a slob. So yeah, that's it for today's Coworking stream. Tomorrow I'll be back with my office hour. Office hour means you pop in, ask questions, and I try to answer them. If you like, and you are a member of the server room, then you can also ask questions already in the forum. If you like, simply post them to the topic that's appropriate, and I'll pick them up tomorrow and give you an answer both on stream, and then I'll also write a written answer on the forum as well. If you're not a member of the server room yet, consider becoming one. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you had a good time. I did at least get a few things done, so I feel a little bit better than I felt when I started this stream. And hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, take care.